We're flying to Arizona, and we're gonna start manifesting our future.
As we prepare for landing, please check once again to see that your seatbelts are fastened, tray tables and seat backs.
We made it, Arizona. If you can hear the music, there's a concert going on across the street. Let's see. Okay, in this video, we're gonna talk about manifestation. I'm gonna show you how I use manifestation to create the life I want. And this stuff really works. Visiting a couple friends, one of them happens to be a pro baseball player on the A's. And so we're gonna see what he does as a pro athlete. If you also have similar dreams, this can help you. It'll create a better conversation you have with the universe. So basically what this trip is doing is increasing the detail in my head for the goals I have. And to see that what I want is possible and that other people, human beings, are doing this. So if I see what they do, then I can do it myself. And therefore, manifest what I want. All right, getting picked up right now by Jack. We're gonna throw a little bit and then probably grab some food and see what else we can do. Jack Winkler, the legend himself. What organizations are all in this area? A's, Cubs?
Most of them. A's, Cubs are in Mesa. Angels are in Tempe, and then Rockies, Diamondbacks share one at Talking Stick, which is
It's a casino.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a big resort, and
Okay.
they play there. I'll just go towards the Cubs and the A's,
Cubs one?
because those are both like right next to each other.
All right, we're headed to the Cubs. What is it? Spring training?
complex.
Cubs Spring Training Complex. This is what the pros see. So if this is what you want to do, this is what it looks like. Literally.
These are some of the backfields. This is brand new, so this is one of the nicer ones. There's 4 fields there, and then there's one more on the backside, and then this is like there. And there's the main field, Secret King.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks like there's something going on.
People are pulling into the parking lot.
Yeah, it looks like there's another doctor or something.
Huh. It's locked. Hey, do you guys have open tryouts?
Oh yeah, this is like, see the Nike logo? I bet this is the player's entrance.
So I understand this stuff can be a little juju, like magic stuff. Like, if you don't believe it's possible, then just don't use it. But the way I see it is, it's just another tool on your belt. If you can master and improve your ability to visualize what you want, it's not gonna hurt you. As long as you don't think that just because you create a poster with some pictures on it and some numbers in a cool car and a house, doing that won't bring these things to life, and you actually have to do stuff. As long as you understand that, manifestation can only help you. It can only make that dream more clear. We couldn't get into the Cubs field. There was some organization thing going on. We're gonna head to the A's facility now, see if we got any better luck. We got a player on the team here, so
Go A's, baby.
let's see what we can find. So that's where the players would stay. And you can see in the distance the lights. You can take a shuttle van, you said. Short porch to left. Paradise. Oh yeah. Nobody here. That's my dude right there. So the other thing I want to mention is the speed at which these results present themselves. A lot of people advertise that it happens very quickly, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Oh yeah, this is nice,
way
dude.
cooler than
This is nice.
Yeah.
But the big goals you have, these things take a lot of time. So you really have to just trust your vision and your goal and what you have to do to get there. You just have to trust it and put in the work.
2 years, huh? Call your shot.
2 years. Give me 2. Yeah.
I believe it.
And that's the first rule of this manifestation. You have to believe that it's possible. If you don't, then you're not going to do it.
Whole place to ourselves.
And in order to increase this belief, get your physical hands and your eyesight, your smell, all your senses to this thing that you want. If you can see it right in front of you, hold it with your own hands. You'll believe, because you can see it right in front of you, that it's there, it's real. And you can literally have it if you want. You just have to do what it takes. And the more you put that into the universe, the more you believe it, the more you see it and feel it and understand what you have to do, the more you do that. And the more you think about it, it's just a matter of time. As long as you do all those things, you're gonna get there. So one of the common things people like to manifest is, money and physical objects. One of them is a house. I also have a dream house, a specific house in a specific location that is near my home and near the beach. Almost every time I went to the beach, I would drive to that house, to the front door, and pretend like I was driving home. I would pretend like I'm reaching into my little compartment in my truck, grabbing up the remote to open the garage, and then opening the gate. I'd imagine walking out of my truck and pulling the door handle to go into the property. And I also have it as a screensaver on my phone and on my laptop. I can see it from the front, I can see it from the ocean view. This is a really nice house. Somebody owns that house right now, a human. And they had to do something specific to eventually own that house. It's an expensive house, no doubt. But they did certain things to get a certain amount of money to buy and live in that certain house. And they're a person, just like me, just like you. So if you really want something, if you really want to manifest it, see it first, know exactly what it is, but then do some homework. Figure out what that person did. Understand that you can do those things too, and you can have that house. It's funny when I mention this to people, specifically the price tag of this place, and their jaws drop. I've done it so many times in my head. I've practiced this over and over so many times that it doesn't seem like that much. It's just a house and it's just money. So something can be done to get there. And that just adds to the belief that it can happen. And in order for that to actually happen, you have to have that step completed. You have to believe it. That's where manifestation comes into this whole project. It's related to visualization, which I'm talking about next week, but it's also related to habit formation, enjoying the process, believing yourself to be that person that deserves those things. If you're not qualified, then you don't deserve them, and you shouldn't have them. The people who do have them did something to get it. So understand what that thing is, but then also understand the person that has those things, because that's who you have to be in order to have them as well.
Just came in. Oh yes. Under Armour.
Yeah. What do you think?
Hell yeah.
Got some bags.
You gotta swipe some bags. You can pick your,
Oh yeah.
Do they all say the same thing?
Yeah.
Don't even touch that one.
Yeah. You can take one of each if you want.
I'll take a white and a black.
All right.
That's cool.
Sometimes your goals along the way will show up in different ways than you expected. And you have to be on your toes to recognize the opportunity in front of you. One of the best parables for this representation, it's a Bible story where the guy is on his roof and there's a flood and he's about to drown. And a boat comes and says, hey, get in the boat, I'll save you. And the guy says, no, I'm praying to God, he'll save me. Then a guy in a motorboat comes, same thing, denies him, said, no, God will save me. Then a helicopter comes, same thing, says, no, it's okay, God will save me. Helicopter flies away. The guy's house goes under and he dies. And then he gets up to heaven and he says, what the heck, God? I thought you were gonna save me. And God says, dude, I freaking sent 2 boats and a helicopter and you said no to all 3. So this is on you. And so sometimes we think we know what we want in the future, and it's important to have these visions and this manifestation in place. But along the way, doors open, opportunity presents itself, and sometimes you can't predict what that looks like. So you have to be more focused on the actual purpose of your goals as you see them, because they might show up in ways you never expected, and you have to be ready for them.
2 down. We're at the top of the order for Luke
No
Kiesel.
parking for the chop shop. How do I park there?
Maybe on the other street?
I could have gone that way too.
All right, we're gonna hit up Chop Shop. There's some hype going around this town, so we're gonna check it out.
A lot of hype.
Protein bowls. Little teriyaki bowl, forbidden rice. What do you got?
Spicy barbecue bowl, brown rice.
Spicy barbecue with brown rice.
That's what we need.
These won't be here long. And if you create an idea in your head, it creates a little thing in the universe. They're matter, like the science matter, like particles and stuff like that. Bear with me here. So if you take any idea or any physical thing, this backpack, say, this backpack started as an idea. It wasn't a backpack yet, but it was an idea, and then it grew. And the more you think about it, the more you add to it, the more you see it clearly, the higher chances of this thing making an appearance in the physical world. So manifestation works in a couple ways. One can be actual things, physical things that you achieve, but you can also do it for numerical values. So a common way to do manifestation is with money or income, but the way I do it is for stats, baseball statistics. And the first time I did this, it worked. Basically, you project yourself for the upcoming season. You give yourself specific stats in every category. And I paired this concept with Grant Cardone's 10x rule. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically create all your goals and then multiply by 10. So at first it's gonna seem crazy. And of course you can't do some stats in baseball by a multiple of 10, but you can increase them. Create a goal for yourself and then just raise the ceiling a little bit in every category. Hits, stolen bases, home runs, doubles, triples, walks, everything. And it's pretty crazy how things just line up. Things unfold just as you predicted them sometimes. So this stuff does work, and I'm gonna continue to do this. So all this stuff is really great. It works, but the same rules apply. You have to stay consistent, you have to learn as you go, and you can never quit. As long as you do those things, you'll get there eventually. It might not be what you expected, but you'll get something you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't do this. So implement it, do it for yourself. Try it. There's literally nothing you can lose. You don't have to tell anybody about it, do it for yourself. When you start to believe it more, you'll feel good about telling people. And the more they think about it, the more it adds those ideas into the universe. Maybe they'll shut you down and say, no way. But nevertheless, that idea of you having these things, being that person that has these things, is just growing and growing and growing. And eventually it's gonna escape your mind and enter the physical world. So that's the most juju spirituality way to look at this thing. But I say do it all. Light a candle, do some chants, whatever makes you feel really good about this stuff and believe it, do that. But do the actual work too, because it's not just gonna show up. Do both.